Did you know that nearly 70% of employees say they would work harder if they were better led? That's a huge opportunity for anyone in a leadership position. But here's the kicker: only 10% of leaders are actually considered effective by their teams. So, what's the secret to being that rare, truly impactful leader? In this video, we'll reveal 6 game-changing books that every aspiring leader needs to read. These books are packed with strategies that go beyond the usual work hard advice. Instead, they'll show you how to lead with purpose, build trust, and inspire your team to reach new heights. If you want to lead smarter, not harder, keep watching. You're about to discover leadership secrets that will set you apart from the rest. Chapter 1. Unlocking the Inner Leader. The power of self-reflection. Great leaders know that leadership starts from within. In the Leadership Challenge, James M. Kouzes and Barry Z. Posner emphasize the importance of self-reflection. They argue that the most successful leaders are those who understand themselves deeply. Without self-awareness, it's nearly impossible to lead others effectively. Kouzes and Posner suggest taking time every day to reflect on your actions, your values, and how you interact with your team. This self-reflection will help you stay aligned with your leadership values, allowing you to act with authenticity. Leaders who reflect regularly have been shown to inspire higher trust and loyalty from their teams. One study revealed that self-reflection can boost leadership effectiveness by 30%. So, before you lead others, ask yourself, what kind of leader do I want to be? Your answers will guide you toward the right path. Self-reflection isn't just a habit, it's a leadership strategy. If you're serious about becoming a better leader, this practice is a must. Chapter 2. The Art of Navigating Uncertainty. Leading through chaos. Every leader faces tough times. But how you navigate those tough moments defines your leadership. In The Hard Thing About Hard Things, Ben Horowitz shares powerful strategies for leading through uncertainty. He stresses that the toughest challenges are often the ones that teach us the most. Horowitz teaches leaders to embrace the discomfort of uncertainty. One of his key pieces of advice is to make decisions quickly, even if the outcome isn't clear. Leaders who hesitate waste time and miss opportunities. Quick decisions, even if imperfect, build momentum and trust. Statistics show that companies with decisive leadership outperform their competitors by 20% during times of crisis. So, next time a challenge arises, remember, the most successful leaders don't shy away from uncertainty. They face it head-on with confidence. Chapter 3. Transforming Teams. The Science of Influence and Motivation in Drive. The surprising truth about what motivates us. Daniel H. Pink challenges the traditional way of thinking about motivation. Gone are the days of carrot and stick tactics. Pink's research reveals that intrinsic motivation, doing something because you care about it, leads to better results. Pink argues that autonomy, mastery, and purpose are the true drivers of motivation. When employees have the freedom to make decisions, the chance to improve their skills, and a clear sense of purpose, they become more engaged and productive. In fact, companies with high levels of employee autonomy report 25% higher productivity. If you want to build a motivated team, focus on these 3 elements. Give your team the space to grow and the clarity of purpose. You'll see them outperform even your highest expectations. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next leadership tip. Chapter 4. Disruptive Leadership. Breaking conventional boundaries. In the world of leadership, staying ahead means breaking the mold. Simon Sinek's Leaders Eat Last shows us that leadership isn't about hierarchy, it's about trust and safety. He argues that the most successful leaders are those who put their teams first, creating an environment where people feel safe to take risks and speak up. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge, Sinek writes. The idea of servant leadership is gaining ground, and it's no surprise. Research from Gallup shows that employees who feel cared for by their leaders are more engaged and productive. In fact, companies with engaged employees outperform their competition by 147%. This is a strong argument for why leaders should put people over profit. It's a mindset that encourages collaboration, innovation, and loyalty. Think of leaders like the late Tony Hsieh, former CEO of Zappos, who built a company culture that focused on employee happiness. Shea believed that happy employees would lead to happy customers, and this resulted in Zappos being a pioneer in customer service excellence. This is exactly the kind of disruptive thinking Sinek emphasizes in Leaders Eat Last. Chapter 5. Visionary Thinking. How to build a legacy beyond the bottom line. Have you ever wondered what truly makes a leader stand out? In Start With Why, Simon Sinek presents a powerful idea. The most successful leaders don't focus on what they do, but on why they do it. Sinek introduces the concept of the Golden Circle, which focuses on 3 key questions: why, your purpose; how, your process; and what, your product. According to Sinek, the most influential leaders start with their why. When you start with why, you inspire loyalty, passion, and commitment. In fact, Sinek highlights how companies like Apple excel because they clearly communicate their purpose beyond just selling products. Apple isn't just about technology, it's about challenging the status quo and thinking differently. This purpose resonates with people, making them more likely to become lifelong customers. A study by Harvard Business Review backs up Sinek's argument. It found that companies with a strong sense of purpose outperform their competitors by 10 times in terms of financial performance. That's because customers don't just buy products, they buy into a company's vision and values. A clear why leads to deeper connections with both customers and employees. Chapter 6. Agility over authority. Why flexibility is your best leadership skill. In today's fast-paced world, flexibility is key. The Lean Startup by Eric Ries introduces a groundbreaking approach to leadership, being agile. Traditional leadership models are often rigid and slow to adapt. But in the age of innovation, leaders need to be quick and flexible to stay ahead. Ries advocates for continuous learning and iteration in the face of uncertainty. The book's central idea is build, measure, learn, a cycle that encourages leaders to test their ideas quickly and make adjustments based on real feedback. This approach is often used by startups to save time and resources, but it's valuable for any leader. The idea is simple. Rather than waiting for perfection, leaders should embrace a mindset of constant improvement. Data backs up this approach. According to a study by McKinsey & Company, companies that prioritize agility are 2.5 times more likely to experience faster revenue growth. In a world where customer needs are constantly changing, being able to pivot quickly is crucial for success. Flexible leaders are able to adjust strategies and respond to challenges faster than their competitors. Being an agile leader also means being comfortable with failure. Ries highlights that failure isn't the enemy, it's an opportunity to learn and grow. This mindset encourages experimentation, which can lead to breakthroughs. Leaders who embrace failure as part of the process inspire their teams to take calculated risks, knowing that setbacks are just part of the journey. Ultimately, agile leadership is about making smart decisions in real time. It's about creating a culture that values rapid innovation and learning. The companies that thrive are the ones that aren't afraid to try new things, even if it means failing along the way. Flexibility and agility are the hallmarks of successful leaders in the modern world. There you have it. These 6 books offer powerful strategies for becoming a more effective, impactful leader. Remember, leadership is a journey. Start reading and applying these strategies today. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more tips and insights on becoming the leader you were meant to be.